Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID, so please reach out to us and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you.
So I was talking about Jira. So I don't want you to drag with lots of content uh, regarding the Jira to the slides. Jira is a basically web-based tool, and we learn Jira only by experiencing it, by looking at it. So if someone is trying to know what is Jira, so Jira is one of the tool. Okay, it's a tool. But for what? For issue management. Yes. When I say management means again creating issues, editing issues, deleting issues, and all kind of things. Issue management. What issues? When I say issues means what? So in the software engineering domain, issues it can be having very wide definitions. Issues it can be your task, the one which you get assigned in your project. Issues can be your feature request. It can be a bug fixing. It can be a story. If you're following the Agile, it can be a story. Okay. So at a Jira, you manage the issue, different types of issues, and we have for project management. Project management means let's say there's one organization which is called Infosys. So Infosys have thousands of project, right? So each projects and how many issues, how many work they have, how many of these got completed, how many of those work is pending, what's the status of it, and all that. How do you keep a track of it for the enterprises? So they can use the Jira. So here you can not only manage the project, but inside a project you have a issue management also. Okay, so are you able to understand that? Visualize this here, all of you.
Yep.
Now here, if you look at the software engineering domain, projects also can be of multiple types. So something like you can say project, it can be of software engineering project, normal one, which is we are using from last 20-30 years. Sometimes people will have a project which is agile project, sometimes Scrum project, sometimes Kanban based project. So these are the model of operations for the software engineering. Okay, so Agile, Kanban, Scrum, you know, XP model, extreme programming model. So these are the many models which we have. So basically, as per the model changes, the UI has to be changed a little bit of it. Fundamentals remain same, but the UI, the flow, the number of meetings, number of roles and responsibilities changes. So Jira is helping you to implement those models as well. Software engineering model, which is the normal one, and then a Scrum or Kanban or something like that. Okay, so that is something which you have. Now, If you talk about the origin of Jira, this is one of the oldest tool which I can recall it. I started my career in 2005, and before then only I think Jira was there. So it's a pretty old tool, I guess. This tool is from written from a company called Atlassian. Okay, and they developed this tool in the Java. So the moment we say Java, that means this tool you can install in the Linux also, Windows also, Mac also. So and Java need to be installed, Java 11 which is supported and stuff like that. Okay, so this is the something which we have a background. The version again we'll check that while installing. I think 9 or 10. I need to check that. I am not able to recall that, and so on. Now, recently, what has happened last few years, Jira you can install in your on-prem also, okay, on premises within your infrastructure. Or maybe if you don't want to manage the Jira, you don't have admin dedicated admin team and all, then you can go for the cloud option also. So Jira Cloud, Jira Enterprise, and all stuff like that. It's a mix of it. So this session, which I am trying to focus on the Jira on-prem, but let's say if you want to go for the learning Jira on cloud, the last session which I took it on Jira on cloud. So both the videos you have in LMS, you can check it out. Okay, so this is a some introduction about the Jira. Any questions? Any doubts?
No.
Okay, so next question is how to install Jira. Correct. As I said, you can install Jira in anywhere, including Windows. But for the DevOps operation, we prefer Linux. So what do we do? So first, let me get a directly one box. So here I have one box. Let me check that's memories for it. And if I see 4 GB, 2, I'll make it 8 GB. uh, and processors 2 is sufficient, and start this. Now I meanwhile this is getting put up, I'll locate the packages. So packages typically I have downloaded already. This is the one. This is the latest version of Jira software, which is you can see tarball is there. So this is the tarball, though you can install the different version of different types of as well. So root Rajesh 123 IPS. So the IP address is 23. So let me use the putty. So go for new session 196.188.1.23 root and Rajesh 123. Now this one color 16. Okay. Now this is my machine. Now let me check if I have a package available. No. And so what I'm going to do, I need this package which I have downloaded. The package which I showed you last time. This one. So what to do? So I need to upload this package. So I'll use Mova for uploading this package. One 192.168.1.23 root, and I'll go and down upload this from done. So this is got uploaded. Now I'm using the tarball. The reason is you can install this method in any Linux. But let's say if you are very particular about RPM file for CentOS or Debian file for Ubuntu, then you just put it up Jira download, and it will take you to the same place, and different packages you can download. So see here, see, so Linux bit. This tarball I got it, but Linux 64-bit, Windows, zip archive, all this thing you can get it, and older version also. So the version is 9, I guess. Yeah. So that's done. So I downloaded this. I'm just keeping it ready, so you don't have to wait and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll move this to. Sorry, by mistake I downloaded something, uploaded something else. So it should be uh, this one. Sorry. Okay, so done. Now I go to my VM, which is here, and this is the file which I'll move to the OPT. What happened? Somehow I deleted that package.
You moved it to top, not to.
Yeah, top, correct. Now I'm very lazy. So OPT. Okay, so now we have the packages in the OPT. Now tar hyphen jet xvf done. So simple, just extractable. You can extract it. Nothing great about it. Mind it, I should have Java installed, but it's not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to install Java. So how to install Java? I think you know that by now. Every sessions almost I'm doing that. So I'm going for the OpenJDK. Also, you know what? You should read the documentations and all. Right now, I'm not reading it, but you should read it for better installations package. Now, what is the operating system? In fact, I am not able to recall. So let me check this. Yum. It's Yum. Next Central 7. So Central 7 is the one. So this will work for me. And I'm installing the Java 11 version. So last year it was with Java 8, got deprecated now. So Java 11. It will take few seconds to install this. So just wait for a few more seconds. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, please ask me.
What is the name of the tool that you use to copy over the file to? Uh,
Oh, you can use WinSAP, but this is the what is that MOVA. But the problem with it, it is the paid software,
okay.
and up to the 10, but 10 machines you can use it. Up to the 10, it's not allowed. So what you can do, you can use M remote ng also. But is the one which you use it with Bash also you can use it. So I have created a list of it. Let me show you. List of SSH client DevOps tool. So you can try this one, and so this is a putty connection manager, super putty, MOVA, the one which you are talking about, MR. I like this this one m remote ng. So these are the things you can use it. WinSAP also you can use it. So I'll put it in chat window. Probably want to save it. Okay, so I think it should be done. Yeah, almost done. So done. So Jira is installed now. It's not Java is installed now. So you can validate here. See here 11. So what to do? You go to the Atlassian directory, and my keyboard is having a little problem from last few days. Not able to type smoothly. Yeah. So here now you go to the bin directory. Now it will be in the recording, and in fact blocks you have step-by-step documents you have at the my blog. If you search Jira install or something, here you will get it. Okay. So see. So now which file to hit? So there should be one file which is called Jira start Jira here, and stop Jira. If you are trying to run through the processes and services and all, this you can use it. So start Jira is okay for time being, and startup also you can do that, and done. So Jira is running now. Jira by default port is 8080. Mind it, that Jira by default port is 8080. So IP address 192.168.2.3 8080. Now one more thing you must focus on it, and that is firewall should be allowed. So here system ctl stop firewall d. This is a worst practice. You should create an exception, but I'm doing it because I don't want again and again to do that. So disable. If I stop and disable it, I repeat, it's a worst practice, but for learning, right now I'm asking you to do that so you'll not remember. Now there is a one error. So this error, how do we fix it? So here there's an error. Jira had some problem. If you read that, it says, "Hey, Jira home is not set up," and there is a logs and all. You should try to focus on it. So how do we set up the Jira home? That is something which we need to do. So I have the file name which need to be fixed actually, and let me see here. So this is the file. This documentation you have it. No, sorry, this is not the one. Learn more, and so this file you have to locate it, and this Jira home you have to set it up like this. So I'll show you that how can you do that in Linux. So just DevOps tool here. So for every sort of issues, I have created a error and solution. So this will definitely help you. So for that, this is the file which I am going to find out and set the Jira home. Okay. So let me find out the easiest way because I don't remember if the path may get changed. So I don't want to take a risk for it. So find dot, this is a prerequisite. Here it is. So this file I am going to modify, but the problem is what I'm going to modify with. So this is the variable name, and then you have to set the Jira home. The place where you extracted, that's the place you should set it up. So let me first locate that. So here, this is the location you want to set it up. Mind it, this location. Okay. So this location, I'm going to set it up. So go back and go back here and search for that file again. here open up this with the VI editor, enter, feed this with this path, just like this. You see the icon. So feed this, enter, save it. Now again, you go to the bin directory and first stop the Jira because you are running Tomcat was started. Stop the Jira. Now I stopped it. Let me validate here, and it's not working. So now you can start the Jira. So start Jira.sh. So guys, that changes which you have to make it. But you know what? If you are installing through the tarball, zip file, and all, that changes you need to make it. But if you're installing through the installer like exe or MSI or RPM or a Debian, then you don't have to do that. Automatically, it will set during the installation process. So that is the one thing. So let me refresh this. And see. So now there is a two option which you can see on my screen. Set it up for me, I'll set it up myself. If you're pro, if you know what to configure everything like mail server, databases, custom databases, and all. So you can do it for set, I'll set it up myself. But right now our focus is on to run and learn Jira. Okay, so set it up for me. And I need a trial license, a paid software, mind it. So trial license. So here I will click on the set it up for me, and here I'll click on the continue to Matt Lassen. Matt Lassen is a website where I'll get uh, this one. What to say
Fine.
here? Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Yeah. What is the meeting ID? 333, right? Just a second. Oh, my God. Just give me 2 seconds.
This conference will
Yes,
now be
yes, we
recorded.
are able to see your screen.
Yeah. So I'll set it up for me, continue to my lesson. Now I have an account at my lesson for getting a trial license. Okay. So you can create it's a free account to create. Okay. And 30 days free trial license you can get it from them. So here I selected cloud. No, of course not. This is the cloud center and generate a license for me. Click on it. Now they have generated one license for me, but the problem is my IP address is in my laptop, which is not accessible for them. So I will confirm this, but the problem is, see that it's not able to return back, so send anyways, and here it is. So now you click on that. So these are some of the hacks you have to use it. It's in recorded, so you'll understand. So let's set this user ID and password for this. DevOps, Rajesh 123, Rajesh 123. Next. And now it's configuring it. It'll take few seconds to configure it. But meanwhile, I must tell you here. So by default, the installation which I'm making is with Derby database. Okay. So if you say like, okay, Rajesh, I want to set up for the productions and all, then you have to use a different database supported by MySQL, Oracle, Postgres. So there was one option, I will set it up myself. That place you'll get the customization options where you can specify your SMTP server, database server, cache servers and all. But right now, because we are just setting up for learning, I don't need to customize it altogether. Yeah, any questions? Meanwhile, it will take few minutes. Please tell me few questions if you have. Any questions? No. Okay, so now in let's talk about some of the terminology which we use uh, in Jira. And so the terminology is like everything we call it issues. Everything in Jira we say issues. Now, as I said, issues can be a task, it can be a bug, it can be feature, it can be story. Okay, it can be anything. So if you want to create any of this stuff, create issues. Okay, so that's the thing. Now let me tell you here. Recently, Jira, I mean Atlassian, has got into the many of other domain apart from the software engineering. So earlier, Jira was designed for managing the software project. Okay, software project and issue management and ticket management and all. But later on, they migrated to into the HR management also, like just like a service now. They migrated to infrastructure management, inventory management, you know, many other areas also. So those are anyways out of our scope. We are not HR people, but just for your information, that is also you can use as a Jira. Okay, so there is some problem here, and the problem which uh, you can try and restart Jira setup and after. Let me try to do that. This is something which I have not seen, to be honest. So stop the Jira one more time. And let's see. So I see that the database is configured. Plugins is also configured. For the environment, there were some issues, and the issues is related to this one. So let's check it out. And let me see if any process is running of Tomcat. No. DB. I'm just checking. So it's okay. Clear the screen. Let me restart it. And let's check it out. So let's wait for it. And here they're loading a apps, so internet connection should be there to the VM, and it is there. Okay. Meanwhile, you can just go through this and Jira installation prerequisite. So the latest version is 9, and you can go through this one and see that if all is satisfied or not. So mainly you have to check that these two. So server side, I think Java is already installed. Supported Java version you can see here. So starting with 11. So 8 is for the, they are saying 8 also, but I see that last time there was some issues with the 8. So 11 is safer. Operating system, browser, these all are database supported. MySQL, default is Derby. H2 also is there. Let me check that if some progress. Yeah, almost done. Just wait for a few seconds more.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.